Testing. I accidentally hit the continue button. Great start, Ezra. Anyways, hello everyone. Zokrite here with another stream of Final Fantasy 1 after missing last week's with a headache. Like, you know, the idiot I am. Anyways, today's going to be a little different because we are testing something out today. Today we are testing out if we can get co-comms working pretty well. So with that, let me go ahead and unmute you. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. I can hear myself back on there.
Hi everyone. Good morning, good evening, where you are.
You're a natural, huh?
Shut up. Shut up.
Anyways, this here is Fire Luigi 64. He wanted to come along and help co-commentate today. So we figured we'd test it out today on one of the quieter streams to see how it goes. Would you like to introduce yourself or talk about yourself a bit?
I mean, well, let's see. I am 27. I have high functioning autism. I am Black and African American, and just like Christian here, I'm also part of the LGBT community. And also just like Christian, I also really love video games and anime. And my two favorite colors are yellow and orange. That's it about me. Also, I really love animals.
Any specific kind of animals? Or?
That's a lot to ask me there, Chris.
Anyways, let me go ahead and get the live scene set up here. Do you notice that I have a new co-commentator thing down between two of my characters here? I have that set to turn it off and on whenever needed. So whenever it's not in use, I'll simply hide it.
Yeah.
But I have that there so that we can have it without having to have the Discord thing showing or whatnot. Although it'll be probably a bit more troublesome if I ever try to have more than one person on the stream at the same time.
Gotcha. This should be like a little PNG for like all the guests that you have.
Well, the main thing is that I'd want to have something to illustrate who's talking.
Okay, fair.
And I can't do like partial screen captures because that'd be the easiest way to do it. Just have like a screen capture of like our Discord window because they highlight green around them whenever they turn on.
Gotcha.
But anyways, today we're going back to Final Fantasy 1 after, like I said, having a headache last week. Go ahead and turn mine.
What happened last week?
Last week I just had a migraine. Comes with one of my medications if I don't drink enough water.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I take like 3 medications. 4 if you count my antidepressant as well. But one of them has a side effect as a diuretic, which means that I have to drink more water.
So was it double like the normal intakes of water as a normal human being is supposed to get?
I usually try to drink like the full 4 a day or whatever, like 4 water bottles a day. Do I succeed? Usually not quite, but I try. So if you remember correctly, we just finished the water temple when we got over here.
Sorry, when you said water temple, just remind me of all the water temples.
Well, technically it was called, what was it called? I feel like there's a name for it here somewhere, but I don't know if it's in here. Like, I know it was over here. Unless they just forgot to mark it on the map. I do have the crystals, so I know I did it. It just isn't showing up on the map, which is fun.
Well, you don't have the crystals and you've been lying to us this entire time.
Well, like I said, hard to lie about it. Let's see here. So the main issue right now is I gotta figure out where to head next. Because one of the items I got from the dungeon was the Rosetta Stone, a tablet inscribed with ancient writing. But there's only one person in this game who knows how to use it. Okay, airship's down low. There it is. Because I can't park out on anything except pure grass. I still can't get over how fucking bouncy this music is for the airship. But yeah, I do want to reiterate, if there's any issues with audio or whatever for this CoCom stream, do feel free to tell us, because we want to know.
Yeah. Also, I sound pretty low off my TV. Off my TV.
What's up?
I said I sound pretty low from your perspective because I can hear myself off my TV. And I'm just like, maybe my voice sounds low over there.
I'll turn you up a bit, okay? Let me go ahead and let's see. I have you 100. I'm going to move you up to 120, okay? As soon as I can get it to land on 120. I want it to be on the nice round number, damn it. 121. There, 120. Try it now.
Nope.
Yeah, I bumped you up a full 20%, so hopefully that helps a bit. Okay, I can hear myself through there.
And just looking at this, now just looking at this reminds me of the Dragon Quest remake that's coming out.
The one that they showed off in the Switch Direct?
Yep, 182 HD.
You excited for that?
Buddy, just like Legend of Zelda in Final Fantasy, never played a Dragon Quest game either. But now I kind of want to start with that collection game.
It has that whole Octopath Traveler art style, as I like to call it.
You based it off of Octopath Traveler.
Well, because it has like the super hyper realistic style or whatever that they have.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
There was a scholar studying the Lufanian language, but I can't seem to recall his name. Do you know where he is? Apparently not. Thanks. There's the hint where it would have been. Would have been nice to have that 2 weeks ago. Like, I already did the fairy thing over here. She gave me the ability to breathe underwater.
Oh, nice.
Which I needed for the, Sunken Shrine.
Nice.
Yeah, the Oxy Ale. That's what it was called. Like, I feel like this would be the most likely town to do it. Yeah, I've talked to everyone in this town, and no one knows. There's one person who said, oh yeah, there is a guy, but they didn't say where it is. Alright, so I guess I'm just town hopping now. Enjoy. Like, this here is the town where no one speaks the language. They speak that Lufanian or whatever. I'm not gonna understand shit until I can figure out who speaks it. We have the Crescent Lake here. To my knowledge, there's only 1 or 2 people here, and they're both a bickering couple. Got the wife. After the Levistone. Guy talking about his wife. The Levistone, for the record, is what I needed to grab to get the airship. Although they never fucking told me where to take it to activate the airship, so that was fun. Alright, do any of you have information? Ah yes, how thankful. Trust me, I'm trying to get all 4 crystals. I need your help. Yeah, I know that they're both in the north. Absolutely nothing. Thanks, guys.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you've never played this series before, have you?
No.
I was just double checking because I remember when we were talking earlier, you did bring up other towns. Well, like other games in the series.
Yeah, I've asked similar gameplay wise. It is long running franchise, yes.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh. I guess this is where I needed to go to find out this information. Thanks for having it way back in the 3rd town.
I mean, buddy, you found it now, so don't complain too much.
Oh yeah, I know, I'm just saying. Maybe one of these guys knows how to fucking read the thing.
Do you want to tell me a max volume? Because that still sounds quiet as hell.
I'll turn you up a bit more, but... For the record, you sound just fine to me, but I'll turn you up a bit more.
Okay. Alright.
But, like, that's me hearing you on the Discord call, not me hearing you on the stream.
Yeah.
I turned you up another 20%.
Okay.
So you're up to 140 now.
Gotcha. When you get this back in playback, you'll understand why.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just telling you my experience, like, what I'm trying to figure out here.
Yeah, no.
I wonder if the castle has any information, because there's 2 castles we've been to. Any of you fuckers have info for me? Yeah, that was like the 3rd boss we fought, the Dark Prince who like put him to sleep. Not in this area. I would just say this area up here isn't a town, it's a abandoned ruin. There's the first area. Alright, let's check out town number 2. Does anyone in here know how to speak Lufanian? Hey, I guess I did miss a town. In my flying. There's this town all the way over here. No, I just passed that town straight up, huh? Here we are. Alright, what all we got in here? Do you know shit? Found him. It's all the way up in this corner of this fucking town. Rosetta Stone. Makes it possible to decipher Lufanian. Alright, he's teaching us. Somehow learned to speak Lufanian in like 2 minutes. Which, sure, we'll take that. Now I just have to make the long trek back, because you can't land near the town. That's the biggest problem with the airship, you just can't land anywhere. You still playing Mario 64, I hear?
No.
Just curious, I thought I heard him.
Mario 64, I hear.
I hear myself now.
You only hear yourself when the voice is inside your head. And I'm one of those same very voices.
Should I be frightened?
Be very afraid,
Alright. Let's head on down. Long walk. Actually, surprised it took this long for us to get into a battle.
I was gonna say, why didn't you do that in the first place?
Because I need the ability to speak Lufanian to understand anything they're saying.
Probably is.
Otherwise, they'll just speak in gibberish to me and I won't get the information I need. Got an ice shield. Is that good? It is not better than what we have. Forgot about the fucking encounter rates in this game. $569. Jeez Louise.
Nice.
There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. I do believe we're near the max level soon. Because if my memory is correct, I believe the level cap in this game is only 50.
Oh my gosh.
Well, keep in mind the original version of this game came out in what, like 1987?
Yeah. No, I know about that, but I'm not saying oh my gosh to that. I'm saying oh my gosh to how many hours did you spend grinding to get to the max level?
Shh. Alright, we can actually understand you. Woo! Built by one of their ancestors. I mean, I guess that makes sense for... Well, we are the Warriors of Light, according to everyone. I was gonna say, you gonna let me in?
Just reminds me of a certain meme when you say let me in.
Oh yeah, the guy at the gate.
Yeah, Eric Andre. Let me in. Let me in.
I just want to talk to the others. The flying castle floats on a blue sea of stars beyond the sky. I assume that's where we're heading. High in the sky, we set a castle afloat amidst an azure sea of stars. Mechanical beings. The Mirage Tower is the gateway to that castle. Oh, the big tower in the desert, right? Entity controlling the Four Fiends. Sent out 5 warriors. It said they fell victim to the curse of the fiends and were turned into bats. Tiamat blocked the power of wind. The Flying Fortress. Before you leave, legendary warriors, take this chime with you. It will grant you passage into the Mirage Tower. I was gonna say, why can't I go so far out here? Yo! I'll fucking take a full revive spell. And then over here we got Flare. I'm just checking to see if there's any other buildings way out in the distance, apparently. Once the person lets me in.
They better let you in.
They will after like a minute of pushing. Thank you. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm trying to figure out where these buildings are. Like, is there space on the left, too? I'm gonna assume no, because there's no wall on the left. And there's nothing up. Like, I just want to see if there's, like, a weapon shop or something. Like, there's the magic. Yeah, it looks like that's it. Alright, I guess our next stop is the Mirage Tower. Well, I'm gonna kill a dinosaur. Nice.
Nice.
Alright, let's keep going here. I'm just gonna see what Flare looks like. It looks like it's going to be awesome. In terms of like visuals for a GBA game. Yeah, that's pretty good damage. That's pretty good damage. Alright, we're gonna heal up one time and then we're gonna go into the Mirage Tower.
I didn't realize those three moves originated from here.
Which three moves? Talk about Mario 64 again?
No, not that. No. Your thunder, your blizzard move, and a fire move.
Yeah.
Like the first time I saw those three moves, I saw those three moves in Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts also use those same three moves for Sora. And I'm like, oh, okay, those originated from Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, no.
No.
Listen, I saw Kingdom Hearts before I saw Final Fantasy, alright? So.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Kingdom Hearts is another series, another RPG that I want to play. Because combining Disney and RPG, you don't want to eat that shit up.
I'm not against the series, I just feel like I would have too many issues with... What the fuck? These guys hurt! Look away for 2 seconds and my healer took 400 damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got dragged into the quicksand, man. $400 damage.
Like I can heal it, but good god. There we go. Yeah, I better level up for that. Hit point hits 600. MP increased strength, agility, intelligence, Curtis levels.
Nice.
Alright.
You may want to heal yourself though, or check your HP.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
And I'll also save so I don't have to redo finding the translator.
Quicksand again? Yeah, I was about to say. You don't want to do that quicksand fight again.
Big room. Big room. Alright, let's see what these guys got. Can't hurt Matt. They can hurt the rest. Was prioritizing the Black Knight because that was a new enemy for me. Forgot that you could do that because you never hit it. You got it. Yeah, there's the miss. That one hits. Luckily, it's one of those conditions that heals itself after the battle, usually. Calf levels. Got a tent. That's not going to help us unless we're outside, but sure. Aegis shield. Money. More money. A Vorpal sword. Getting burned. 50 damage for everyone. Interesting. 50 more damage for everyone. And instant kill.
Nice.
Thanks for playing, game. Let's just go ahead and heal everyone to heal up the 100 that we all took from that fire. More money. And a healing helm. Guess say none of the equipment looks like it's better than what we had. More money. 5 vampires. Yeah, I figured you'd hurt. Ooh. Alright, let's hit them all. And then burn them all. Level up for Matt. Ambushed. Alright, barely took damage and barely took damage. Thank you, Matt. So good at soaking up damage there with his high defense. There's a robot over here. Master, we waited so long. Can't do anything with this. Oh, hi, 6 Medusas. Oh, they're weak. I did not need to fire Raga. Fire would have been enough. Oh well. Miss. Miss. Goodbye. They do have some self-healing between turns, but not enough for it to matter. Miss. Hit. Goodbye, knight. I swear that guy looks more like a ninja than a knight, but that could just be me.
No, I agree with you. Kind of posing like a ninja.
I think it's the pose.
Yeah, I think it's the pose as well, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Luigi, should I start up a counter for every time you say buddy?
Uh-oh. Why would you do that?
Because it's funny.
Because I'm laughing.
I'm not actually going to do it, it's just a funny idea. Alright, we got a stairway up. We're on the 2nd floor now.
Take too much juices on screen that you just one shot down.
Yeah, fire magic do be like that. It looks like these guys each have around 200 hit points or so. They heal a bit, but not a lot. There we go. Alright, so now we gotta work our way up. What the fuck is this arrangement? I am mainly focusing on getting rid of them quickly, because I don't want them to cast stone on me. Like that. It missed, but the worry is still there. Looks like a fire arrow would have taken care of it, but again, better safe than sorry on that. Oh my god, these encounter rates. That's 2 down. And that should get rid of them. Goodbye! Curtis levels up. Alright.
Why does it look like Amy's Pico Pico hammer that you have on your character? Why does it look like that to me?
I think it's labeled as a mallet or something. I can check later. Got these new Guardian types here. Attacking us with lasers and shit. Thought this was Final Fantasy, not Final Sci-Fi.
Final Sci-Fi. Or you know what they look like to me, buddy? They look like the freaking super battle droids from Star Wars.
You're gonna hate me in a second.
You've never seen Star Wars or played a Star Wars game?
Nope.
You don't like Star Wars?
It just never interested me growing up.
Ah, okay, fair, alright.
And again, it's one of those series where it's like, man, it's such an investment to get involved. Okay, those lasers can paralyze you. Good to know. As it levels up, hit points up a bit, MP up a bit. Anyways, my equipment is a hammer. It is the Mithril hammer, so it is a hammer.
Gotcha. I'm sorry, just the way your character was using it, it's just like the animation and how it
Yep.
looks.
Confirming.
It's like the Pico hammer for Amy.
I am clearly not worthy to wield the Pico Pico.
We need help for your Pico baby hammer. You know those are actual Japanese words in Japan though, right? Those hammers?
I know that, I forget what it is though.
No, that's the actual name.
Oh.
Yeah, Pico Pico hammers.
Yeah.
That's the actual name of Amy's hammer, and those are the names of those toys in Japan, buddy.
Gotcha.
Yes. And they look exactly like Amy's hammer. They look exactly like hers.
Cool.
What do you think her hammer was based off of? Based off of those Japanese toys.
Fair enough. Almost 600 damage. Good God, Matt.
Nice.
And there's the stone.
You're slowly creeping up to 999 damage. 999 damage. You love to see that in video games.
Matt levels up. His hit points goes up good chunk. Alright.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Numbers go up means good, but go down that's bad.
Yeah, Stone persists between battles, so I actually want to heal it whenever it happens.
Okay, fair.
Go ahead and pop a heal for everyone here. I do see a staircase on down lower, so I know where I have to go at least now. I do wonder how many floors this is going to be, though. Got him. Ah. Why are you attacking the guy who's already paralyzed with paralysis? Like that one I get. You missed, but I get it. Alright, fire. And burn. Burn in the sun. One space. Woo!
And that attack is what inspired Sephiroth's supernova attack. Sephiroth having one of the, basically one of the coolest one-shot moves ever.
Yeah.
Which is why it's also his final smash and ultimate.
Yeah. Can't say I'm surprised by it or anything. Makes sense.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, you're not gonna, you, you're not gonna change this product. This product, man. Like the first time I saw Seth Rollins was being added into Ultimate, I'm like, I paused the video. I'm like, if this final match is you putting over, then that's wild.
Right.
And like, this is the most iconic move. I think one of the more iconic things that we know Seth Rollins by.
Right.
Besides his opinion.
Right.
It's why they changed the Wild Final Smash in Ultimate to the Omni Splash because of Seth Rollins' weakness.
Right.
See, I know stuff about Final Fantasy, just little bits and pieces.
Right. Our friend left on a journey to the west. He took the warp cube and went to see our master. Oh, that's where I found the warp cube from?
You know Journey to the West is an actual book, right?
Yeah.
Talk about the life of some Wukong.
Yeah, I read it because it's like the myth that inspired Infernape.
And Goku and a lot of other people.
Right.
And also partially Luffy as well.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Up. Alright, who's paralyzed?
I'm alive.
I missed. That hit though.
Why did you freaking Cartech one day and like we can see if we can hook up a Final Fantasy co-op edition? I'm like, wait, what? It's actually working.
Final Fantasy what edition?
If there's a Final Fantasy co-op edition somewhere out in the ether,
Oh.
we would start playing that. That'll be funny.
I'm pretty sure that's just called Final Fantasy 14.
It's not co-op.
Well, it's like MMO or whatever. That's basically co-op with a whole lot of players.
I'm talking about actually you controlling each two characters together. On your oh my.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
The way you said that reminds me of this cleaning commercial.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Damn it. You know what commercial I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Billy Mays one.
That wasn't Billy Mays. No, that's a different guy. I just forgot what the other name was.
Oh. Use the warp cube to travel beyond the sky. It'll take you to the flying fortress. Alright. We are now in the flying fortress. More Ninja Knights. Heal you up. Burn you up. That's 3 down. 4 down. Alright, is there anything up and around here?
Want the funny answer to that question? No, there's not.
We'll find out.
No, we won't. I'm kidding. Anyway.
Ah, yes, hit the fucking tornado with a stick. That'll work. Ozo level. Cardis level. Oh, there's warp. It's a warp dungeon. Ew.
You don't like those?
Well, it's more so just like, now I won't know how far I am, because I could find the warp to the final floor on the first floor. It's hard to track your progression.
Backtrack. Not like you backtrack, buddy.
One moment. Got it, bot.
Be gone, bot.
Begone, bot. I don't know if that catchphrase actually works for anyone. I just like using it.
No, because we all know the original video in this community.
Yeah.
We've all seen the original video.
Yeah.
I've seen it way before I met you, and I still think that's funny.
Fair enough.
To an extent.
Let's go ahead and reverse that. Get hit more times.
You know, if they were just sitting down on a pedestal and had one of their hands under their chin, it would be the thinker.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. Mithril Helm.
Wait, buddy. Did you ever grew up watching Courage the Cowardly Dog?
I watched a bit of it, but it wasn't my most watched show. Like I
Do you remember Mona Lisa and the Thinker coming to life in the museum?
I think so.
When those two planets aligned and then all the pieces of artwork started to come to life?
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Hey, thinker, you thinking what I'm thinking?" And then he wakes up and looks at Yusuf. And then Yusuf says to him, "Put some clothes on you, beatnik." And then he beats him up and takes his clothes.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
He takes his clothes. What? Yusuf had it coming to him, though. He is coming to him.
Mm-hmm. I forgot about this fucker. Don't you love this sprite?
Buddy, I'm a sucker for anything sprite related, and I'm glad to see when people in modern day are doing their own custom sprites for art styles and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this was a mini boss in an earlier level. Matt and Kath both level up there. Earth Medusa. Miss.
Speaking of Medusa, one of my favorite ways that she's portrayed is after you beat the Medusa version in God of War, you're using her head to light up pathways and stuff like that.
Ah.
Cool.
Yeah, I can see that being an interesting concept. Diamond shield.
Oh no, wait. It wasn't Medusa. My bad. I got it completely wrong. It was one of the gods. He was the god of sun or whatever. And then after you rip off his Helios, that was his name, Helios. After you rip off Helios' head of Kratos, you use his head to light up caves and stuff like that as a lantern.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
He's the god of sun or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay. Got a ribbon.
Ooh, ribbon, nice.
Pretty sure ribbon is early game stuff, so I'm not sure why they gave it here, but sure.
Okay, fair. Alright, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. Can I find the next floor? Not before getting burned alive. Cool. Gonna use a heal aura probably after this. Let's go ahead and just pop that. two chests in here. A white robe and a black robe. Huh. I was gonna say, is that starting gear for them? Manticores. Poison darts. Ew. Alright, that's one heal I'm gonna need to do with Poisona. Fyra. Does not kill. Ow. Luckily it's a cheap spell. Only costs 3 MP each. Go figure. Well, of course you're gonna hit if you use it 3 times, fuckers. Miss. Miss. How many times do you need to fucking use poison darts in a turn? Thank you. Go ahead and pop you back up. Get ready, you. Hit. And goodbye. Curse levels up. What are you? Adamantite. I'll take it, but... Legendary Medal of Renowned Strength. Sure. Another fucking evil eye. Goodbye. Ozo levels, hit point up bit, MPL lot, and that's about it. More money. And then you have a lot more money. Is it really just straight down from here? Death Knight. Sounds a bit scarier. I'm not going to let you attack me. At least not if I can help it. And not the poison dart fuckers again. One hit. That one misses, thankfully. Matt levels up, gets a decent chunk of hit points. He's above 800 now. Kappa levels up, gets a bit. Pop you a heal. Alright, we're on floor 3 now. What is this? Observation window looks out upon the world. The four forces of fire, earth, water, and wind appear as a mist converging on a single point. Point at the center of the four altars. The location of the Chaos Shrine. Okay, so that's where the final boss will be, I assume. Yeah, that tracks. Ooh, that's strong. Jeez. Just say he was doing half health to. He was doing triple digit damage to the fucking warrior. Guardian, I don't give a shit about. But that was serious damage on the knight. Fire hydras. One down. Blaze. It's not dealing much damage to everyone, but it is hurting everyone. See how you like the opposite element? You don't. Idiots. Chumpa chumpa. Alright, there's a kill there. 4 chests. Money, basic potion, a protect ring, and more money. Now, protect rings are already what I bought, because they're the ones that protect against instant death attacks. Something tells me it's a good idea to have that in this game. Call it a hunch. And Blizzara. Goodbye. Gold Needle. Sasuke's Blade. 3,400 and 4,100. Still not better than Defender, huh? Alright, how many hits? I will take a round where no one hits me with the poison darts. Darkfighter, aren't you just a reskin of the third boss? Well, whatever you are not strong. The 4th floor. More air elementals, hell yeah. $600 damage, hell yeah. a heal for everyone in here again. Ha! Get out. Oh, jeez Louise. Thank you. I was gonna say, how many more attacks do you guys got? Oh my god. Of course we got slowed. Bye. And goodbye. Curtis levels up. There we go. Ozo levels up, hit points up 30, MP up 20. We're getting closer. Pop that. Pop that. And goodbye. Right now my main issue is trying to figure out where to go in this part of the castle. Goodbye. And goodbye. Matt levels up. Calf levels up. How the fuck do I figure out where I'm going in this section? Nice. And nice. Floor 5. No idea how I got here. Alright, so we got all that ready. Now let's go ahead and save. Alright, boss time. The Lich, Merilith, the Kraken. You've defeated 3 fiends and reached my lofty perch. Alright, what do you look like, Tiamat? Look like a dragon. More the better. May the image of Tiamat, the fiend of wind, be the last to burn in your eyes. Alright, music time, y'all. Go ahead and raise the whole party's defense here. Speed her up. Raise your attack too. Oh geez, that was a strong one. Ow. Another 350. Let's boost you up. Thunderbolt hits everyone. Ugh. It's quite nasty. Okay, so you have thunder magic. Yeah, let's boost you all up. Speed you up. Null shock. And let's pop a flare on you, buddy. Poison gas. Ooh. Got it! Blown away. Achievement unlocked. Crystal number 4. And then, of course, we have the post-game dungeon, or whatever, down here ready. Needless to say, we are not touching that yet. I don't know if people would want to watch me do those. I almost did one by accident. Alright, we're warping out. Go up and heal. Buddy, I don't give a shit about you anymore. Get 500. And is down here. I've got so much fucking money in this game. I don't believe there's any more shops in the game. Go ahead and stock up on items, I guess. Item store was up here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I thought these are... It's like I have the money for all that. And then this stuff only works outdoors, so I don't care. Now, I do believe there's something at Crescent Lake they wanted me to talk about. Before I move on to the final area. Or at least what I assume is the final area. I forgot how annoying this town is to navigate when you're trying to rush. Like, I'm sorry, let me take the scenic route around to the 12 elves. I did! I got the 4 crystals, idiot. They fled into the past. Alright. Thought you would give me something, but guess I'll head back. Alright, the Chaos Shrine. Memory's close, it's pretty close to the starting area. Is it really here? Gonna say, because this is where our first boss was fought. The flow of time surges and space begins to warp. Just one step forward and you'll travel back 2,000 years in time. Alright, and we're warping. Alright, what we got here? White dragons. Ice Storm. Oh, come on. Stop using it.
Holy moly.
Yeah, we're in the end game now. Like, they didn't have too much health, but good God, they hurt.
You know what they kind of look like to me?
What?
The blue-eyed white dragon from my Yu-Gi-Oh.
I can see that. No, not more of these guys.
The whole entire country needs nothing but those white dragons, buddy. And the final boss is this one giant white dragon that has 9999 health. And the boss just keeps spamming Blizzard over and over again until you're dying.
Also, welcome.
Oh, my bad.
You're fine. Also, welcome back, by the way.
Thank you.
Anyways, what I was gonna say is, don't worry, I stocked up.
Nice.
You can check my inventory here. 50 high potions, 50 revives, and then what else did I get? 50 ethers.
Gotcha.
Yeah, let's sort those out. So we have, high potions restore 150, not too much. We do have some X potions that fully restore. Ethers restore 50 MP, and Phoenix Downs are revives. Oh no, not more golems. Okay, there we go. Trying to figure out where I'm going. Basilisks. One hit them. Miss. Alright, goodbye you. Ah yes, just 4 earth elementals chilling in a bar. Two down. 3 down. 4 down. Level up. Hers with a big level. I can't even go here yet, huh? Gotta check one of these other corners, huh? Please leave him alone, he's just sitting there. So how paralysis works is that there is a 25% chance for it to heal after every turn. It is not a thing that lasts past the battle. So that's why I haven't been trying to heal paralysis in this game. gonna say nothing in that area yet. I guess I'm just getting burned a bit, huh? 2. Heal everyone. Up. And burn everyone. Alright, I forgot you fuckers are element resistant. Or at least fire resistant, because you use blaze.
Yeah.
There we go. Matt levels up. Hit points up a good chunk. MP up a bit. Calf levels up. Hit points also up a good bit. He's above 700 now. Alright, what's up here? A purple worm. Yummy.
Sounds just disgusting.
I mean, it's not so bad if you imagine it as like a gummy worm, but yeah.
Ew, no. Also, that thing's a monster? Yeah, no, thank you.
No, not the white dragons.
Because it's been like your worst enemies in this damn dungeon.
1, 2.
But yeah, I think you need to turn me up more because this boy keeps kicking me out and I have to rejoin back in.
What?
Discord kept kicking me out, and every time when I need to rejoin back in, it's back at the default thing before you turn me up. So I'm saying turn me up again.
Oh. Well, you're still at 140 for me, but I'll turn you up a bit more.
Jesus Christ, Discord, I love and hate you sometimes.
Shh. More white dragons. Yippee!
Yippee! That meme.
Yeah. 1 ice storm. 2 ice storms.
3 ice storms.
Luckily not.
Yeah, I know. I know, but I was making that Tootsie Pop commercial joke.
Oh yeah.
Hell, how many looks does it take to get to Tootsie Roll Center with Tootsie Pop? Let's see and find out. 1, 2, 3.
Sounds about right. Well, there's only 3 dragons this time at least. I'm still thundering you. 1, 2.
You know what would be a great idea for a Final Fantasy game?
What?
You know Kingdom Hearts is supposed to be Disney's version of Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah?
So why not the complete opposite? You know how like Cloud and Sephiroth have appeared in Kingdom Hearts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why not the complete opposite this time and Sora, Donald, and Goofy appear in Kingdom Hearts? I know Disney wouldn't like that, but could you imagine?
Curse levels. It's not some. It's probably something where just the logistics of it wouldn't work out with like the how serious the games tend to get in tone.
Yeah, but also Disney wouldn't like that because that's still their characters.
Yeah.
And you know how Disney are protective of the characters.
Oh yeah, of
They're
course.
be family friendly.
2. Well, that's great.
Also, you want to know something that I found out recently about this?
Yeah.
Goofy movie was gonna be a lot different if Goofy's voice actor didn't talk as Goofy.
Yeah.
So you have seen those videos, okay? Yeah, you have seen those videos.
I've seen the video. I forget exactly what it mentions about that.
I was gonna say, really? They wanted him to talk in his regular voice? Like, no shame to Goofy's voice. Like, I love Mr. Bill, but I'm like, him talking as Goofy in his regular voice and not
Yeah.
and not in Goofy's voice.
It wouldn't have gone well. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a second floor going up.
So I'm assuming you've seen both Goofy movies growing up, right?
Yeah. I remember the first one a lot more, but not the second one as well.
Yeah, I remember the first one a lot more than the second one as well, buddy. Yeah. I still think like one of my favorite scenes in the first one is when Max is dreaming and then they see his girlfriend in his dreams, but then he slowly transforms into Goofy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep. That scene, I'm like, oh my god.
Alright, we found the second floor. And now we have ice everywhere.
Nice to meet you, buddy. Why don't you chill out? Yo, remember Kevin the Cucumber and his anchovy buddies? They will always go whack, whack.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then Kevin finally says in the last scene, will you cut that out?
Yeah. I remember that.
Oh my god, that was so funny. He's like, will you cut that out?
Oh, we got stronger chimeras here, huh?
Ooh, Chimera is one of my favorite mythical creatures. Nice. Dang. So those were the first instances of Chimera in the original Final Fantasy game. Was like, nice.
Yeah, the ones on the left are the original chimeras, and the ones on the right are the Ryos.
So the blue ones are the Ryos, and the yellow ones are the regular Chimeras?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. You know what I also think took some self-inspiration from Chimera?
What?
Ligers.
Yeah, I can see what you're talking about.
You know Ligers are an actual animal, right?
Well, not in real life, no.
Yes, they are.
Then why are you saying they're not?
No, but nobody. I'm saying they're an actual animal in real life.
Oh. I guess that makes sense.
The first time I ever heard about a liger was in Napoleon Dynamite.
Alright, we're up on the 3rd floor now. So many Black Knights.
If you want to know a fun fact about me, the first time I ever saw anything Final Fantasy related was in a... Did you ever grow up playing a Wii game called Mario Sportsman?
Yeah, I played that game.
Remember how it had Final Fantasy characters in it?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because Koei Enix helped out with the game or whatever.
Yep.
And that's the first time I saw that ninja dude. And
Yeah.
the first time I saw the Black Maid. I'm like, where are they from exactly? So then I looked it up and I'm like, Final Fantasy?
Yeah. What is this, a series for nerds?
The way that you said that reminds me of have you ever seen Zoolander?
Once, it was a long time ago. Don't expect me to remember anything about it.
Just the way you said it and the way you were talking, it reminded me of what's his name from Zoolander when he was like, "What is this? A center for ants?"
I do remember that quote. Yes.
Yeah. And Will Ferrell was like, "What is this? Center for ants?" You know. Oh my god, Zoolander was funny.
It was definitely out there.
why it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
What?
There we go. Green dragons.
Ooh, nice.
Mm-hmm. New enemy.
Yep.
First one dies there. Sorry, were you saying something?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't talk over you. I do that sometimes. Ooh.
No. I was just about to say, the color green reminds me of something else.
Do you have something associated for every color?
No, not every color, but just green just reminds me of so a bit of context. This is Pokemon YouTuber that I follow, and like he made it like this running gag for like years. He started his like own evil team, his own evil Pokemon team called Pokemon called Team Sky.
Yeah.
Oh, you know Mikey? Oh my god.
No, I was just like, yeah, anding.
Okay, yeah. So you started his own evil team, Team Sky, and it's been a running gag ever since, and it's always funny to watch. He even made some merch about it.
Mm-hmm.
If you type in Team Sky, you can see his custom emblem and everything. See.
Ooh. Goodbye, Death-Eye. Only got one experience from that.
Someone should make an animation of those Death Eyes and Mr. I from Mario 64.
Yeah.
So they would interact with each other.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
We are playing a song. Get the knights out of here. Oh my god. I'm just going around for the chests.
The knight's out of there, so you can fight the final boss later.
The Final Fantasy.
Shut up, Chris. Shut up, Chris. A girl left in my own heart. Bad joke.
Aren't you Arrow Ace?
Huh?
Didn't you tell me you were Arrow Ace?
No, I told you no pronouns, remember?
Right, I do remember that. Sorry, I'm just making sure I remember stuff correctly. Both got a lot of MP there. We are at level 50 for two of our characters. Dry Ether and Elixir. Dry Ether's new. That's a full restore on MP.
Nice.
Ah yes, the Dragon Zombies and the Vampire Lord.
I mean, like, there's only a couple of zombies that I like in media.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking Minecraft zombies and oh my god, what's your name from Shantae? Can't remember her
Roddy
name.
Tops?
Yes, thank you, Hard.
Yeah, she's pretty cute.
All of them are adorable. Are you kidding me? That art style? If
Oh yeah, I was just saying her specifically, since we were talking about her.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just talking about. Are you kidding me? If it wasn't for that husband, if it wasn't for that wife creating that game alongside alongside her husband.
Yeah.
Never got one of the more cuter art styles.
Yeah, you're talking about the bosons, right?
I don't remember what their last names are.
I remember the dude's name. I forget his wife's name though. Because I saw like interviews about him in Nintendo Power growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's 3 levels up.
Oh,
Empty room. Alright, we're blazing it up again.
Matt Boson, that's the dude's name.
Yep.
And then his wife's name is Erin.
Oh, that's her name? Gotcha.
Yes, E-R-I-A. Closer than my name. It's funny.
Yeah, I get you. Ow.
I don't want Shantae to get a new game soon.
Yeah, I haven't played her most recent game. The one I liked that I really played was the Pirate's Curse.
Mm-hmm. I think I played the Pirate's Curse. Hold on. Let me look at pictures again. Shantae.
It's the one where she didn't have her genie powers.
No, I don't think I played this one.
Yeah, instead of using your genie powers, you use all of Risky's pirate gear.
Ah, yes. Teaming up with the enemy, take down another enemy. Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those games.
Yep. Yeah, I've heard of that name before. The enemy is my enemy. My friend for now.
Otherwise known as every other Mario RPG where Bowser gets taken over.
You ain't wrong.
Nothing down here. So many dragon zombies. Oh my god.
You don't want this dungeon to drag on, don't you?
Well, in that case, I picked the wrong fucking game, clearly. There's nothing in these fucking rooms. What's the point of them?
Ladies and gentlemen, she's slowly descending into madness, trying to figure out where the hell she needs to go.
That's just called this game in a nutshell. It's not a new thing.
Oh, wow. Oh, buddy.
There's stairs over here. Wait, level 51's in this game? Maybe it was only in the original NES version that the limit was there.
What version of this are you playing?
This is the GBA remake that has the first and second games in it. Dawn of Souls.
Okay, hold on, give me 1 second. Because you said 50 is the level cap and you just made it to level 51. Hold on, let me look up the max level for you.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be 99 if it's not 50.
Fantasy 1 and 2.
Obtained emergency exit. That's an item. Transports the party out of a dungeon.
Ah, here we are, Dawn of Souls. There we are. Now max level. Yeah, you are right, 99.
Okay. Well, I wonder was it 50 in the original game, or was I just fed a load of bullcrap somewhere?
Look that up for you right now as well.
Thank you, my personal Googler. 1 Blizzard, 1 ice storm, 2 ice storms.
Yeah, calling you, Dad.
Alright, time to heal everyone, because we just fought white dragons.
The original Final Fantasy, you can go up to level 100, buddy.
Oh, maybe. Then I'm just stupid. My bad.
You're not stupid, you just didn't know.
Calf levels up. Oh, that's just a dead end. Nice. There's 1 down. Two down. And here's the 3rd one. Yes, I see you, Earth Elementals. You don't have to keep saying hello.
All those Earth Elementals are like, we want to say hi.
Yes, another family reunion, just what I wanted. We're just stopping by to say hello.
Multiple family reunions.
Yeah, I haven't been to a family reunion or like a family gathering in a while.
Yeah, no, same. I mean, I'm about to go to one next week, but not for a good reason, for a bad reason.
Oh, did someone pass away or something?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured when you said it like that. Were you close to them?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry about that, okay?
It's fine.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean I can't send my sympathies your way.
Yeah, no. Thanks, buddy.
No worries.
It was one of my dad's siblings. Sadly passed away due to a heart attack.
Oh, one of your uncles?
No, one of my aunties. That's a sister.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, my auntie, she passed away due to a heart attack. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh. So much.
You talking about my game or just in general?
Just in general. Not because I'm playing more Mario 64.
Oh, you're in Hazy Maze?
No, the freaking ice maze in Snowman's Land.
Oh?
The ice block.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. I was just thinking, oh, if it's mazes, surely they're talking about the Hazy Maze cave that has maze in the name.
Oh, not that, buddy. Not that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Alright.
Jeez Louise.
You just hitting them with that hammer. I'm sorry. I can never now unsee as the Pico Pico hammer, like I explained to you.
Oh no, I get it. I get it. Anyways, let me just pop the dry ether here. Oh! Why is a mini boss by the stairs?
Oh my gosh, he looks thick. Holy moly.
It's the Lich. Oh, he has flare too. Fuck.
First time I ever heard about the Lich King in like media or like in oldie times was Adventure Time for the first time their version of the Lich King.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And that dude looks sick, but he also looks sick and terrifying in Adventure Time. And just like have been returned him into that big baby.
Yeah.
After he does that liquid.
Mm-hmm. Speed you up. Alright, let's see how much damage you deal with haste and temper, Matt. 688. Good job. Diaha. 284 there. When even the white mage dealing damage, you know shit's going down.
I mean, I'm both mages in Final Fantasy supposed to deal attacks. I know Black can.
White mage is focused on healing, but can attack undead foes. Crumpled to dust. Achievement unlocked.
Nice.
500 experience. For that? I get more experience from the fucking random encounters.
Stop complaining, you're almost at the end.
I know, but it's like the principle of the thing.
It's the principle of my ass.
I would rather not know your ass's principles. Or its teachers.
The figure of speech, buddy.
Yeah, and? I figure it's funnier to take it literally.
And I figure you don't take that too literally.
Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, that's a blocked path, so we're going up. Fyra. Should have figured that wouldn't do too much to the fireworms. My bad. Still take him down next turn anyway. Calf levels up. So many lava worms. I'll take it over the ice dragons though. So many blockages. Woo! Oh. Oh. I think I get it.
I don't get it.
So the Lich, in case you forgot, was the boss of the Earth Temple. Like the Earth Dungeon we went through. And now I'm seeing a lot of fire enemies. This is a mini boss rush.
Ah, okay, gotcha. That's what that whole temple is. Got it.
So like we're probably gonna have to face Merilith or whatever her name was again at the end of this. Ozo, stop going the wrong way. Challenge. Impossible. Where the fuck do I go on this floor? Like, I can't walk past there. This is a two-turn fight. There's Blaze. Doesn't hurt too bad though, because it's from a lower level enemy. Letting him do it twice because you failed to finish him off, though, is annoying. Thanks, Calf. Ozo levels up. Good bit. Curtis levels up as well. Yeah, that does more. One Space King. You weren't here for my first Final Fantasy stream. Or like my second one. But I ran into this fucking hallway that had like 8 minutes where I just ran into encounters every single tile.
Oh yeah, bro.
It was irritating, but it was kind of funny. But like, bruh. Am I missing a location on where to go right now, game? Calf levels. Because I went down the staircase as soon as I went through the boss fight. Alright, let's see here. Wait, what? Walking next to this space means I have to fight him again? Excuse me. Game. Game.
I'm trying to find him a second time. Oh, yeah.
I'm just trying to find the logic.
There's no logic in the video game. Video game. Odd. Video games don't need to make sense.
They're built entirely with rules. They're meant to make sense. Unless they use RNG.
It's video games. They don't need to make sense.
Okay, there's Flare. Alright. Paralyzed calf there. I mean, if they had to paralyze anyone, I guess that's fair. Okay, I beat him again. Curtis is getting low on magic, so that's fun. There we go. Curtis levels. Finally brings him up above 400 health.
Nice.
Like, where did I go? I feel like I should be able to go through here somewhere. Alright. Those are levels. More hit points, more magic. It's like, where did I go? Wait. There's a fucking door in here and I didn't see it because it fucking blends in. Ah! Did you notice the door there, or am I just stupid?
I noticed the door for like a split second, almost to a minute. I'm like, and then I just double take it. I'm like, where'd it go?
Shh.
Like a SpongeBob double take 3 times just to blow a bubble. I don't know.
Yeah.
Double take 3 times. And pelvic thrust. Whoop. Whoop. Stop bringing that foot, don't forget it.
Yeah, yeah.
And bring it around town. Bring it around town, little boy.
Woo! So many worms. Alright, Curtis, let's stock you back up. Up, up. 1, 2. There. There's a blaze. Whack. There we go. Alright. We're on the side I thought we were supposed to be on in the first place. Progress.
Okay. Nice. level ups and everything are crazy.
Alright, yeah, here she is. The fire one. Merilith. I can say she's not undead, so Daaha's not gonna attack her. Alright, heal you. Speed you up. What you so focused on over there? Yo, Luigi, what's up? Luigi. Yo, Luigi. What are you doing? Luigi. Can you hear me, Luigi? Alright, I'm gonna meet you. DM me when you're ready to talk. Going through a boss fight, I don't know what the heck's going on over there. Let's try Flare and see if it helps. It's fire type, which is why I haven't yet. Ashes to ashes. Clear. But yeah, Luigi, just DM me when you're ready to be on speaker. I don't know what the heck you were doing there. So next up should be the water floor. Correct. Alright, there's clear there. Heal you up. I hate the numbers more than anything. Just how many group battles there are. head around down here. Got the sharks. Guess yeah. Right, you hit anyone who isn't Matt, and it's hurt. Matt does not care. So levels up here. Ah yes, the water tornadoes. Otherwise known as whirlpools. Get a hit there. You're a new enemy. Yeah, like I thought, because it added to the enemy counter. Almost 700 damage there. Matt levels up. Oh, don't tease me with the hit points there, buddy. Where the fuck am I going? Who knows? Who knows? Calf levels. Yeah, I'll use Thundara on this many enemies. Thank you, Curtis. And thank you, Matt, for finishing the last one off. Okay, so I just went in a circle. Great job, me. I was like, oh, maybe there's some treasure on this other side. No. Wasting time, Ozone. Woo! Alright, we're going back in. There's so many enemies. Ah! Get these tornadoes out of here. Forgot they actually hit pretty hard. I think it's because they're doing magic damage rather than physical damage. Gotta level up there. Alright, that's 2 down. 3 down. 4 down. And 5 down. Calf levels. Nice. Alright, now down the middle. Sandaga. Woo. So many enemies. Woo. This will be free battle because we got the preemptive strike. Still don't know if there's anything that determines the odds if it's a preemptive strike or an ambush. Wrong way. This way. Hi, Kraken. Ow. Alright, let's protect the party. And then we'll reduce lightning damage. Because I'm pretty sure he uses that. So you're there, ice. Ow. Ow. That's what I was worried about. Ink. Good at miss. Burn! Burn! Thank you, Ozo. The better Ozo of the two. Dealing solid damage. We protect you. Okay, so I was right to use Glendaga there. I forgot that he lost that when he got hit, though. Alright, all washed up. Achievement got. That is the third of 4. Curtis levels. Nice. Alright, so now we're on the wind floor. Has a lot of the enemies we saw earlier today. Ozo levels up to 800 hit points. More golems. Yippee. Ah. Fix you. Orna. Death Knights. Alright, this. And dead. And dead. Not too much health, which is good. MP increased. No health increase this time, huh? Not sure what element's good against air. half levels. Good. Masamune. It boosts my attack by 26. Thanks, game. I'll definitely use that. Alright, how much damage we dealing now, Matt? 1,000! We're in the 4 digits. Holy shit. Pop that on everyone. Right? Alright, mash time. Woo! Alright, let's go around. Like, it wasn't the way we were supposed to go, but I will not complain about Masamune. Holy shit. Oh, there's Tiamat. Well, at least I know I'm going the right way now. $230. There's the Thunderbolt. Ow. Temper on that. Null Shock. And haste on that. Scourge. Oh, is that an insta-kill? Fuck off. Alright, get back, bitch. Blizzara as well. There's the 4-digit damage. Nice. Protect on Cap. He's really struggling in the boss fights, I've noticed. Cap's fine in the regular battles. Do Null Shock again, just in case. Well, actually, no Frost, because we saw Blizzara. There's some Dara. Ow. No, Frost is up as well. We're dealing around 1,500 a turn. Now null shock. Goodbye. Fallen from grace. T-Mat's down. Again. Alright, let's heal everyone up. Get that just in case you need it. Probably should have bought more. Or just found if there was a place that sold bigger potions. It does nicely for now, though. Miss. 700. Get some misses in there, which is nice. Yeah. Got rid of most of them. Goodbye. Gaze. Miss. And goodbye. Saving because I don't know where the final boss could be. Or the next boss. There could be more bosses. I don't know. Oh, it's probably in this room, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely this guy. Alright guys, you ready for the final boss? Because I'm sure not, probably. Once known as the Knight of Cornelia. Well, you're 2,000 years in the past, so I don't think I know you. "2,000 years from now, you killed me. I am Garland." Oh, this is the guy we beat as the first boss, but he's a lot stronger now. Oh, you did defeat me then. The four great forces saved me by sending me back through time. Once here, I sent the four fiends into the future. But I shall once again use the four great forces to send me into the past. Time loop. Great. 2,000 years, I will remember none of this. But I will be reborn again here. So even as you die again and again, I shall return. Born again into this endless circle that I have created. Now we fight chaos itself. Blizzaga already. Ow. 400. Calf's still doing nothing. Haste on Matt. There's Blaze. I don't think I've seen that magic. Ow. Tsunami. Ow. I don't know what that did. It just auto-entered for me. Well, that's fun. Earthquake. Of course that misses. Alright, let's get dodgy. Okay, let's heal you up. Curtis dies though. I am struggling here. Because that's a wasted turn. Cyclone again. Okay, we're healing. Good. Course. Calf, please. Here, let's heal you up. Get a flare off. There's the blaze. Ow. We're getting good damage on him. It's just trouble surviving. Full party heal. Another 1,000. Another 500. Another heal. Tsunami. It's rough. Speed you up, Curtis. Ow. We're getting back up. Another heal on me. Another flare on Chaos. Alright, now let's get Proterra back up. Well, actually, we need Protect Elements. He doesn't really attack physically much. Case in point. Heal there. Earthquake. Misses. Thank you. Another 500. Another heal. I think I need to up the power on that again. No shock. No frost. Ow. $1,300. Ow! God. I got the heal there. Get the flare off. How much are we dealing? 543? How much hit points does this guy have? Like, that's my real question right now. Calf's just become a second healer. I'm sorry, buddy. Does Diaha. Well, actually, first off, let's Elixir. I'm curious if it works, though. Blaze. Ow. There that goes. Alright, got the heal off. Another 1400. We're up into 5-digit health here. Ow. Flare. Alright, let's try Diaha. Of course, every time I don't look for it. Got it! Break the time loop. Achievement unlocked. Beating chaos. Yeah, you disintegrate into the void, you fucking loser. Time loop was severed at last. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. The light of the four crystals restored the forces of wind, water, earth, and fire. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of Garland's wrath. But magnified by the four forces meant to guide our world, that trick of fate also gave birth to the fiends. Monsters reigned rampant, and the world sank into darkness. But all that is now past. With the four forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew. A world where Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland himself await. I guess Garland in the future had no idea what was going on back then. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into a loop? None can say. Seemed the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever. But the bravery of four young travelers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. None will ever recall the struggle the four endured. or the breaking of the chain means that it never existed. That sucks. No acknowledgement, huh? But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deed lives on. Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations that reached for the heavens even as they fell. Now their return is upon us. The memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts. They will quietly watch over our world. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended. Power of light must never be used for dark, and that the true crystals reside in your heart. Ah. For you are the warrior who crossed time. You are the bringer of light. And we get the credits. Alright. Well, that was an interesting little journey, huh? I wasn't sure exactly how it would go. Got a lot more lost than I anticipated, but I guess that makes sense, given the time and age. The mermaids. Interesting showing them try to have lives outside of the heroes. It's kind of tough with the limitations. Next week, you guys will be seeing me play Final Fantasy II, the second half of this game pack. How long will that one take? I don't know. Part of it depends on how lost I get, again. I do want to thank everyone who stuck around to watch the game. No, it wasn't the most exciting series I've done so far. Part of that's just because of the presentation, part of it's just because I didn't really have anything to bounce off of for a good chunk of it, besides grinding battles. But I do appreciate those of you who stuck around to watch, or just listen. It means a lot to me. Why is that your nickname? Guy's nickname's David Ribs Carbello or whatever the frick. How do you get... win a contest or something? The end. Yippee. Did you miss it? We just finished the first game, yeah. Fought against Chaos himself. Save game clear data. Allows you to start a new game with your BC area intact, but any data file you overwrite will be lost. Final Fantasy Crystal Music in the End, My Beloved. Yeah, it is a pretty good song. But yeah, if you wish to re-see the fight, by all means, I will be uploading the VOD later today, probably. And you'll get to see me start Final Fantasy 2 tomorrow. Well, next week. Tomorrow's Fire Emblem. But next week we'll start Final Fantasy 2. It's nice to see someone actually talking in here. How are you doing? I had someone on as CoCom earlier, but didn't quite go how I planned, so just me again. You're almost late to work, but it wasn't your fault this time. Yeah, that happens. See our little star there. We do have the bestiary to take a look at here. Defeated 65% of monsters. And you can see how many monsters of each I took down. Ah yes, my favorite regular enemy, Garland. Yeah, there is an achievement for getting the entire bestiary completed for each game. I don't think I was able to do that. But you can see here I took down a decent amount of enemies. Yeah, like see here I'm missing one. Missing one here. One. Make me want to play this? Always meant to play all the Final Fantasies but never get around to it. Well, I know there's a lot of ways to play the original Final Fantasy. I know you have the Pixel Remaster, you have Dawn of Souls, which is a GBA 2-pack, you have the original NES, and there's probably a few other re-releases that the game has had that I've forgotten since I last checked. Oh, there's a bunch of post-game monsters too, huh? But yeah, I'd be more than happy to hear your experiences if you start playing it yourself. Like I said, the main bit of advice I'd say is just, it's really easy to get lost. So don't be afraid to look up a guide if you need it, or just check fucking everywhere. With that in mind, we are wrapping up the stream today. Is there anyone in particular we would like to be sent to? Gee, this is my shocked face knowing you, Skeleton. Who all's streaming right now? I mean, of my friends, the only one that I know is Wafuchino, and that's like my usual send people to, so I wanted to at least check if anything else looked interesting. Because I feel like y'all get bored if I send it to the same person every time. See, I got some people playing Fields of Mystria. That sounds like a good idea. That's my friend. It's not a friend I know IRL. It's a friend that like I started following a while back. But yeah, I already rated her yesterday, so I don't want to force y'all into the same person, which is why I'm like back and forthing. Fields of Mystria? Sure. Let me go ahead and Shadow Druid. Second look back to make sure I spelled it right. Everyone give him a hello for me. Him, her, whatever the pronouns end up being. I did not check. See you next week with Final Fantasy II, and I'll see you tomorrow for Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. Goodbye.